¿Anduvo todo? Hola, 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 hola. Sí, creo que están viendo. A ver, a ver. Pareciera que están viendo bien. Bueno, ahora sí volvimos. Tuve que hacer unas modificaciones para que esté en español, el texto, que nada. Pero ya está. Hay que ir a no sé dónde, carajo. Estoy yendo mal, creo. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Why do students always run when Peevesy wants to have some fun?
You!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, ¿qué es?
Protego! Lumos.
No es como verga.
Revelio.
Encontrar en región Escocia que contiene los heridos. Bueno. ¿Qué es ese botón de porquería que tiene arriba? Aquí se cae. Bueno. No.
Protego! Lumos.
Whee!
Ah, lo comió.
Oh, not again!
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole?
Tronco de mierda. Pa. Córrase. Pa. Ahorita. Pa. No. No. Oh. No. Parkour. Uy. Me pasé. No. Le falta mi escuadra, gente del Ministerio Cuidar así nosotros te hables con la persona. ¿Y eso? Solo le faltaba. ¿Quién lo diría? El profesor. Ah, ok. Sé cómo saco esa poronga que tengo ahí, no la quiero más. Ahí está. Esperar. Esperar que ya vuelva. Te digo, apareció una más, ¿o qué?
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Sí. Tenía los dos.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous.
Yeah.
I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book. but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me.
Cualquier tipo de libro.
I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Bien. No, ¿cómo era? No, sí, no era. ¿Cómo era?
Levioso.
Nope.
I don't think I'm ready for this just yet. Revelio.
Nope. That's it. No.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Ya sé, podría usar el teleport por mí. Canta, corre. No. No. ¿Hay daño por caída? Ah, no me deja. No.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am?
No.
Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Nice.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway,
Oh no, son of derechos.
I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Okay. Quiero hacer eso, quiero hacerlo. Estaba yendo para otro lado recién. Tengo que completar la tarea de la persona antes de poder... Ah, pues estaba yendo a la tarea. Ah... El tema es dónde estará la tarea. Esto. Me parecía que estaba yendo a otra cosa. Oye.
I believe we have some matters to discuss.
Revelio. Accio. I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks.
La madre,
You
sí.
may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Ganado ronda de varitas cruzadas. Completa la ronda práctica con ese hechizo con luz. Perfecto. ¿Dónde mierda vamos? Teletransportame, guacho.
When will the first years understand? No password, no entrance.
Oh, este hijo de puta. Oh, palo.
I was distracted by
What do you want?
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Revelio. Lumos. Accio.
¿Qué sé yo?
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize.
Nice.
Interested?
No, no me
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
Voy a perder el diseño que va a poner la casa.
We'll make you regret signing up.
Letra del escudo amarillo con hechizo de control con valioso hechizo de viento. Granada te permite decirlo. Ok.
Lumos. Protego.
Levioso! You're better than that!
Levioso.
Act like a winner.
Come on. Levioso.
I could never duel like that.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought.
What for?
Hope to see you back here again.
La segunda pelea.
Revelio.
free. No, power, nice.
Next time you need a partner for crossed wands, don't hesitate to call on me.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Nah. Sebastián solo. ¿Cuál es Sebastián?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it.
Metí a cualquiera. Que vengan.
Ready to get thrashed? Apologies in advance.
Ah, son 3.000.
Levioso! Is that all you've got? Levioso!
There goes my way. Lumos, come on.
Ow.
Levioso! You're better than that!
Ahí está.
Act like a winner.
Descendo! Levioso!
Levioso!
Lumos! Levioso!
The one!
Levioso.
Ow.
Far away now.
Nah.
Oof. Glad I didn't bet on you that round.
Sí.
Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Me gusta más,
Levioso!
Give them what for!
Potato!
Stupid one.
Levioso!
A ver.
Levioso! Levioso!
Levioso!
Expelliarmus!
Potato!
Ey, no veo.
Levioso!
Arresto momento!
Levioso! Descendo! Levioso! Potato!
There goes my way.
Levioso!
Levioso!
Arresto momento!
Hay uno que no lo veo. Pues, la gente que sí.
Levioso!
Potato!
Time to set me down!
Levioso!
Are you quite finished?
Lumos!
Siempre hago lo mismo.
Expelliarmus!
Descendo!
Glad I didn't bet on that round.
Es también timear bien el coso, no el par poner sección.
Bravo.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then.
Mala leche que eso. No.
The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Nah, ya está. Tendría que hacer la otra. Tiene que ir acá. Completa una ronda de práctica. Ah, tengo que hacer ronda de práctica.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Levioso.
You'll get it! Keep trying.
¿Cuál es el otro que tengo?
Accio.
Ah, puedo usar Actio también.
Nicely done.
No sabía.
Levioso.
Good one.
Levioso.
A ver cómo es.
That was something.
Levioso. Accio.
Ah, mira, no sabía, la podía sacar.
That's it. I'd say that's enough practice.
Está bueno ese.
You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Igual se escribe 1 a 1, o sea, después son
Assignment's
7
all
en atrás,
finished.
creo yo. Ahora vamos a este lado. Nos transportamos.
You know I hate being left out.
No tiene que parlo.
And you know I like a good cauldron cake. Rascal. Without me.
I had mentioned.
Oh, that's even worse. I found you out.
Oi! Can you help me?
No. Bueno, sí. Puta madre. No lo voy a hacer ahora igual, pero lo voy a hacer.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map? Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Ah, no es tan fácil. Bueno, esto sé dónde está. Más o menos. Y esto es... Bueno, ok. Ok. Voy a hacer eso, jamás en la misión principal.
Perhaps I'll come back to this.
¿Qué tengo que hacer? ¿Me falta algo? Ah, tengo que ir a prender las cosas. Esto me olvidé. No, no tenía que venir acá. Tenía que ir al otro.
I should come back to this another time.
Qué bolos que soy.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is...
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
Nope.
Oh.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement.
Okay.
Concentrate, and keep your wand steady. Good work.
Incendio!
Yeah. Oh. Or no, anda más.
You're getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Yeah.
Accio!
¿Cómo era el mapa? No tengo el mapa ese. Desafío, ¿serio? Medida del campo, misiones. No. Esto. Pero no tengo las imágenes. Inventario. No. ¿Este es? Mapa de Arthur. Ah, ok. Sí, está la hueva esa. Está la pintura. Pintura. Carajo. Pintura, pintura, pintura.
Revelio! Incendio!
¿Qué onda con el ojo?
Revelio!
Ah, la pintura esa.
trouble, are we? Been up to no good? Thought as much.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
That's nice to hear. I have had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Well, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskeen Dunkeen.
I'm sorry, but you have to admit that's rather clever.
I do not have to admit that. Everett said the same thing. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Vale, bueno, voy a hacer eso. Voy a hacer la misión de mi mensaje principal. Después voy a hacer todo.
Herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
Esta es mi pintura. Hola.
What are you up to now?
Esos cofres me ven y se aciertan.
Levioso!
Nada, no sé cómo hacer. Debe tener alguna forma. Pam, pam.
Ah, there you are.
Hello.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Yeah.
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
Bueno.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Vago, profesor. Bora con Sebastian.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Miau, miau. ¿Puedo saltar por acá? No. Ah, no me dejo. Gato.
Sebastian, there you are. I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Ahora prendo fuego a la biblioteca. Ah, no, parece no era el... O sí. Uy. Uy. No me di cuenta si me sacaba eso.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky.
Okay.
Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Desilusión. No, ¿cómo era el hechizo? Si no era acá. ¿Qué es esto? Este no sé cuándo es eso. Te me había olvidado, no sabía que lo tengo. Se lanza. Buena solución. Son para que nadie detecte el daño. Ok.
We must remain unseen.
Pa, 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 pam. ¿Cuánto tiempo dura el encantamiento este? Pero la puta madre. ¿Cómo te da vuelta justo cuando voy a pasar? Hijo de puta. Abandona misión a la mierda.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
Pero un poquito más rápido. Ah, hacían así. No, ¿cómo se abre esa puerta, Dios mío?
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase. Damn. You told me the librarian would be gone by now. I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me?
The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
¿No sería mejor que yo haga la distracción?
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
No, no puedo.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
Pero la puta madre. No. Chao. No.
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Es un lanzamiento básico mientras estás oculto para atraer las figuras de autoridad al enemigo que quiere. A modo de mirar el tiempo, apuntar con precisión los hechizos.
Ghost.
Oh.
Don't let her see you.
¿Dónde hay un tanto?
Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's.
But I can research
Revelio!
Actually, I'll concern yourself with that right now.
No tanto por su tendencia a salir volando las manos.
What you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Están las sirenas esas que estaban en la película también. Las del lago. Supongo que sí, ¿no? Debería.
Revelio.
A ver si me puedo esconder el troll ese.
Quietly now.
Dale, estúpido, déjame pasar. Ah, sí se puede abrir. Nice. No tenía nada. Corto.
Secrets of the darkest arts.
Revelio.
I'm impressed.
No pensé que había algo más importante, no nada.
Who have we here? Sebastian Cello and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Pero la puta madre no tengo puesto. Ah, reparo. Este sería así. Y voy a poner casco.
Reparo.
Podrían tener así como grupos de cosas, ¿no? Que se vaya seleccionando. Oh.
Of course, traces of ancient magic. Incendio. There must be more to this room.
That's a good one.
That's it.
Oh shit. The fucking medic. Ah, no es de los ojos. Pensé que era de los ojos.
Where might this lead? Accio. Incendio. Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there.
Pegarles bastante. Pensé que era mal.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Reparo.
Para no. No tengo los. Me corro el hechizo del güey y no entiendo nada. Sería con la magia antigua se mejora al atacar y bloquear con éxito o al recibir daño. Ok. Uy, quería leer eso, la puta. Igual
Revelio.
Cambié el hechizo para ser una porquería. Quiero este. Y ya se acabó.
Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Protego.
Ajá. Ah, ese se había vuelto a comprar. Bueno, está muy bien. ¡Uy! Me cago. Ah, puto.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
¿Y ahora?
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Levioso. Protego. Accio.
Una cuestión que va a acostumbrar al malo botón.
Accio.
Ah, no lo vi.
Protego. Incendio. Levioso.
Bien. Alto podercito tenía el chaval. Bueno, me sale mejor que
It is a
antes.
book after all.
¿Quién me mandó a meterme acá? Ya, no, no, no. No, no. Ah, no. No.
¿Querían verme? Directora Fitzgerald, profesor Rackham.
Señorita Isidora Morganach, bienvenida.
Profesor Rookwood, profesor Bakar.
Oí que se ha adaptado muy bien a la vida en Hogwarts.
Estaba en inglés, se me cambió el español.
Me alegro. En especial debido a su situación de haber comenzado en 5º año.
Resulta que también me aceptaron en Hogwarts en 5º año. Nunca había escuchado de alguien más así.
Señorita Morganach, cuando hablamos ayer, luego de su clase, me preguntó sobre los hermosos remolinos que vio años atrás cuando visitamos su aldea.
Los reconocí inmediatamente. No sé cómo agradecerles por lo que hicieron.
Fue un placer ayudarla.
Y sí, vi remolinos de magia por todos lados ese día. Papá insistió en que era solo mi imaginación, pero fue real para mí.
No fue su imaginación.
Percival, el profesor Rackham puede verlos. Nunca conocimos a alguien que pudiera.
No entiendo qué eran.
Los susurros o rastros que aparecen cuando se usa una forma particular de magia antigua.
¿Magia antigua?
Unos pocos pueden manejarla. El mismo Hogwarts es un bastión de magia antigua.
Si puedo percibir vestigios de magia antigua, ¿significa que podré usarla?
Con el entrenamiento correcto.
Pero no nos adelantemos, señorita Morganach.
Antes de que le enseñe a usar esa magia, debe dominar todo lo que Hogwarts tiene que ofrecerle.
Una magia tan poderosa podría ser muy peligrosa en las manos equivocadas. Es solo para unos pocos, nada más. Y como tal, le rogamos que no le cuente a nadie lo que hemos hablado hoy.
Que magia antigua mal.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Bueno, Sebastián.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Eso no querés.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood? Makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, And don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Menudo desafío, ¿no estás? Ah, esto me lo dan. Oh. Estoy casi. Pero también me da algo. Nice. Okay. Ah, pero no me la dan las cosas, ¿no? ¿Y esas recompensas dónde están?
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
How nice to see you, my young friend. Have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Okay. Aldeas son pequeñas comunidades del mundo. Aquí a la loma del orto. No sé cuál es la salida. Se pone un cochoto.
Bit of snot on your nose. Thought you'd want to know.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
Arriving in the first year. Perhaps I'll pay a visit. Augustus Hill just wants you to buy something.
Pop, pop, pop. Miércoles. Aplastado con un mazo.
Sometimes I'm not fully sure.
No.
Accio.
No puedo agarrar con H. Vale. Es la casa de Harry. Ah, sí, ¿no?
Revelio.
Mío. Mío.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Revelio. Accio.
Alguna de esas era. Bueno, eso, pero no es. Mira acá. No sé para qué el círculo.
I should investigate. Revelio.
Nada más, creo. Bueno. O nada. O sí.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Muggles have made life hard for us since the dawn.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
But Mummy...
Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not to stray far from home. Especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
But you should see them, Mummy. They're beautiful. These horses with wings.
Oh, that's enough. I'm too tired for your stories today. You stay right here where I can see you. Now, why don't you do some more drawings for me? Hmm?
Very well, Mummy.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? Ah, yes, a wonderful choice. I hope to see you again sometime.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would...
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you?
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
What? Podría ir. Puede ir.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn. Incendio! Protego! Eight legs is simply too many. Revelio.
Se murió la otra bosta, mejor no. Qué bostas son esos.
Incendio. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Protego.
Pegó bastante igual, hijo. Acá.
Revelio. Past the ruins. I'm on the right track. An encampment. This must be it.
You're like a clump of...
Mataron a alguien, me parece.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Arn will regret not joining us. If he doesn't come round now, he'll be made even more of an example.
Accio! Incendio!
I won't
Accio! Protego! Incendio!
How many of you are there?
Carajo, lo tiro.
Accio! Incendio!
I will make you pay.
Protego!
I'll find you.
Accio!
Pity, not quite.
Eu. Cubrí.
Taste goblin silver.
Levioso!
Stop!
Accio! Incendio! Protego!
Oh!
I shall avenge your
Es como el
death.
tema, no me puedo cubrir el rojo.
Incendio! Accio!
Was that your best?
Levioso!
You're so very weak.
Protego! Accio! Incendio! Incendio!
Oh, that was meant for me.
Levioso! Accio!
Predictable.
Incendio!
Don't get away with that. I feel as though you're not even trying.
No lo veo, el otro como sube.
Accio! Incendio!
I shall avenge your death.
Se cayó.
Red Rock will lead us to victory.
La madre, creo que ahí atrás. Hijo de puta.
Accio! Incendio!
That was quite something. Now, to free Arn's carts.
Tiene que matarlo porque se había quedado.
Revelio!
Incendio.
Veo 4 agujeritos ahí. Así.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn.
Damn it.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio.
Como que los espacios están llenos. El machete, ¿sabes? No sé qué onda.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio.
Hay otro. No sé. No sé, no sé, no sé.
Wonder who lives here.
If you're here for my wares...
Arn, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
The ones I faced were determined to make things difficult.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Arn. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
Yeah.
All the best to you. Once my car...
Why don't you have a little peruse?
Una poción.
There we are then. That'll do nicely, I'm sure. Appreciate you stopping by. Be sure to visit me again, won't you?
What are you up to now?
Might I beseech you for some assistance?
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
I'm afraid I'm not keen on mucking about at the bottom of lakes.
Oh, please don't say no just yet. Perhaps if you understood my plight, you'd change your mind.
Perhaps. What precisely do you need to retrieve and why?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Oh, Miss Muck.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Leviosa, miss. Incendio, student. I plan to make quick work of you.
Accio! Incendio!
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Dejamos utilizar un nuevo tipo de enemigo, puedes aprender información.
Yo there! Hang on! We don't hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere.
Tenía que esquivar.
You'll take this
Tell
stupid
Rookwood to find me himself.
clumsy little bomb!
Knew you were still hanging up.
Accio! Incendio!
Vas a convertir en pollo, ¿no? Se cae.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted.
Revelio.
in such a manner. And so close to Hogwarts.
Oh, there.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens.
Ah. Sabía una de esas huevas.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This
Incendio.
is Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard! How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
Que me da.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Revelio.
No, it's like... Hey, you know. No era ese el que quería tocar. Hogwarts. No sé qué mierda marqué en la vereta, pero no lo quiero hacer.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new court and cut down the soil!
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get...
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Okay.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese... Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well.
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping... Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Then
Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
Okay.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Your weight possessed there, and with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end up...
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything, first understand it. That goes for plants as well as animals.
Is it possible?
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Pociones.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumor...
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular.
I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Very well. I'll bring you a Fwooper feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Your potion should not be that color.
Revelio.
Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it! Not again.
Oh! Dragon tongue! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Yeah.
I brewed an Endurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet.
Yeah.
In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Okay.
I think each of us has had enough excitement.
Wasn't expecting that literally to blow up in my face. It was rather brilliant, though. I'd better clean up. You should finish brewing your potion if you haven't already.
Confirmado.
Sir Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
Okay.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's evil.
I've always said that travel broadens.
Made the mistake of leaving my coat.
Oye, esto es cerca.
Incendio!
Ah, cállate. La hueva esa es un 2. Ahí. Y la huevada esa es el otro número. Y de la otra no sé cómo mierda. Supone que acá hay algo más. No, no hay. Ya está. El triángulo es un... El raro es un 1 y el otro un 3.
Incendio!
Para al revés. Para un 3, para un 1. Para así. A ver que lo hice bien. Este es el número raro. Está bien. Ese es el 2. Está bien. El 1 el que tiene muchos puntitos. El 1 que tiene muchos puntitos, ¿no? Este es el 1. No me falta.
I'd like to shop in the hamlet.
Revelio!
How nice to see you, my young friend.
It's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
I hope you're around if trolls ever come about me.
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Wisby-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Wisbies is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Sounds simple enough. And who wouldn't want to go to Honeyduke's?
Ah, brilliant. Thank you. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the 3rd floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
I'll need to get those dried billywig stings for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction.
You there?
A one-eyed witch statue? You wanted to see me, sir?
Yes, Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington, at your service.
Nice to meet you, Sir Nicholas.
I know about the book you found and its missing pages. I may be able to help. Follow me, if you will. It's not too far.
Wait, how do you know about the book? And that it's missing pages?
Word gets around amongst the ghosts. You were spotted with Mr. Sallow in the restricted section. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me. This may be a leap, but I believe I know who ended up with those pages. I'd be happy to take you to him, if you'd be so kind as to perform a small favor for me along the way.
A small favor in exchange for getting those pages.
Yes, it's nothing really. I'd be grateful if you could simply go into the kitchen and procure a little rotten roast beef.
I beg your pardon. Roast beef. Rotten roast beef.
That is correct. Rotten roast beef. If one floats through it just right, one can almost taste it.
Ugh. I suppose I can do that. But why me?
It's simple, my young friend. My ghostly form cannot carry it. Now, if you'd be so kind as to collect the roast beef, I shall explain everything else in due course. Ah, here we are. Tickle the pear and head on in.
Did you say tickle the pear?
Yes, in the painting. I'll wait right here. Do try not to get in the way of the house elves. I'm already imagining sweet aroma of rotten roast beef.
Revelio.
A student
never will
in the
understand
kitchen.
Students.
What could they
Plenty of
want?
delicious food and found themselves a bit peckish likely.
Certainly makes Rookie's job easier.
Here's a welcome treat. Delicious. Revelio.
Oh.
Ugh, there's a disgusting smell. I must be getting close.
Oh, a student? What a treat! What can Finky get for you? A pumpkin pasty? Perhaps some Welsh rabbit?
Sounds lovely, but what I really need is this rotten roast beef.
Ah, Nick sent you, didn't he? Please help yourself. Finky supposes Nick's tired of loitering about simply to experience the faintest memory of the taste of food.
It was nice to meet you. Thank you for the beef.
Happy to help, and to meet you as well. Please give Nick Finky's regards.
I've gained a new appreciation for breakfast. It smells glorious in here.
Ah, you're back. No trouble, I take it?
Not at all. Finky sends her regards, along with the rotten roast beef.
Ah, glad to hear it. Kind elf for Finky. Now, let's get that beef to Sir Patrick Delaney Podmore, and you'll be one step closer to finding those pages.
This is all rather cryptic, Sir Nicholas. What's going on?
Terribly sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sir Patrick organises the Headless Hunt, a group of headless ghosts who gather for various, headless activities.
Headless activities?
Yes, you'll see. Anyway, I don't know how, but a member of that hunt, Richard Jackdaw, had the pages when he was alive. My plan is to take the rotten roast beef to Sir Patrick so that he'll allow me, us, to engage with the hunt and speak to Jackdaw. Shall we?
Very well. I'd like to meet Sir Patrick myself and see this headless hunt.
Ah, wonderful. You won't regret it.
Sir Patrick.
Do stay behind me. It's Sir Patrick we want.
Oi, Nesta, look who's here. What have we told you, nearly headless Nick?
Hello, Sir Amset. Do let us pass. We've brought a little something for Sir Patrick.
Probably come to try to beg his way in again.
Do they always talk to you like that?
Ah, all in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the Headless Hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win him over.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
Rest assured, you'll have your information from a young Jackdaw in no time. Wherever he may be.
What I'd give for a flagon of mead or a nice leg of lamb right about now. Then this party would be complete.
How about the next best thing, Sir Patrick?
Ah, Sir Nicholas. And a student. Who let you in?
We brought you a gift.
This is all very suspicious. What do you really want? As if I need to ask.
It's Richard Jackdaw. Where can we find him? May we speak to him?
Jackdaw, eh? Why, here he is now. What a shame. Without his head. I bet you've always wondered what that's like, eh, Nick?
Sir, you jest.
It's bound to be around here somewhere. Probably being used in a game. If you find it, I give you my permission to speak with him, my young mortal. It's the least I can do for you for bringing this putrescent gift home.
Sir, there's another matter I wish to discuss with you, if I may.
Tut, tut, Sir Nicholas. How many times do I have to tell you? Our entry requirements are quite clear.
But, sir,
we aren't the headless except for a little bit of tendon hunt, after all. Now, please, follow me, and I shall help you find your way out.
Farewell, my young friend. Perhaps your luck with these chaps will be better than mine.
Pobrecito.
If the headsman could only see me now.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
I'd say he's in over his head this time.
Who will be next to play our little game of hide-and-seek amongst the pumpkins?
Protego! Hello again. Can you help me?
Ah, Sir Nicholas's young friend. Has he abandoned you?
Not at all. I need to speak to Richard Jackdaw. Sir Patrick said his head might be around here somewhere.
Indeed it might be. It is a bit unorthodox to include a mortal, but if you do wish to speak with him... Oh, why not? You can speak with Jackdaw if you can find his head amongst these pumpkins. Not just once, but 5 times. Good old Dumfrey will move the head to a different spot each time you find it. Those are the rules. What say you?
If that's what I need to do to speak to Jackdaw, I'll do it.
Marvellous! Of course, a mortal holding a wand has an advantage over us ghosts. You can simply blast away to your heart's content. Remember, the game's not over until you find him 5 times.
Okay.
Biggie!
Revelio.
Discovered already? Looks like we need to find another pumpkin to hide in, eh, Jackdaw?
Whatever you say, Dumfrey. This is not my finest moment.
I could do that too if I had a wand.
You make this look easier than it's supposed to be.
Revelio.
And then I won't be the one to clean up this mess.
Well, good job, I suppose. But we're not through with you.
Revelio.
Oh, what fun! A student is playing. Young Jackdaw's no match for you.
So you
Keep looking. You're sure to find him.
Revelio.
Well done! Of course, having a wand served you well. Still, I believe congratulations are in order.
Not too bad for a mortal. Now, say what you need to say to old Jackdaw here, You've earned it.
Nicely done. But what's going on? You're not a member of the Headless Hunt.
No, I'm not. Sir Nicholas said you might know the location of some pages I'm looking for.
Merlin's beard. I know precisely the ones you mean. I pinched them from Peeves. How could I forget? The map on those pages led me to my demise. I was not ready for what awaited me in that cave. The pages are likely still mouldering away with my, remains. Quite a final adventure, I must confess.
The pages are why you lost your head. And I must visit a cave and search for your corpse.
Yes. You'd think a decapitated ghost would get used to the word corpse. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to go?
I need those pages, so I suppose I'd better meet you. Thank you.
Not to worry. I'll just need to be reunited with my body first. But Dumfries can handle that. See you at the forest's edge.
Vamos a ir a la tienda. Bajo el mundo. Hasta Hogwarts. Esto es Hogwarts. Esto es la Hanana. Y el bosque prohibido estaba acá, supongo. ¿Qué debería ir ahí?
What are you up to now?
Debe aprender encantamiento de desarme antes. Entonces igual tengo que hacer otras cosas. Yo creo que mientras lo voy a dejar acá. Mientras hacemos más salón. Por la partida. Y lo dejamos hasta acá, en algún momento más seguiremos jugando, ¿no?